Round 2. Ready, go!
Yo.
Evening, people. How do?
How are we all doing?
First of all, Mr. Harcombe, how are you doing?
I'm good. Because it is now only, a week and 2 days, and I go back to work.
Oh, diamond, mate. Happy days. Bet you're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Can't wait.
Cool. And then when you generally answer that, you then tend to ask, the other person that asked you.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, diamond. Cheers, mate. Thank you for asking. All right, Harcombe, who's in?
Who we got in?
Usual suspects.
That kind of implies that you normally ask the other person. That kind of implies that I care.
Oh, shit. Well, I do apologise for thinking that.
Right, okay. So I just wanted to clear that up.
All right, cheers, mate.
No worries. Anyway, Cooper, first in the door. Wayne, the bell-end dickhead leech. Mick Cartman, how you doing? Sharon, how are you? Beak, Tagmaster General, in the house. Mr. Winchester over on YouTube. How are you, sir?
Evening, Mr. Winchester. There he is, like hiding there. Christ, we've got a rare appearance from Tom.
Tom, how are you doing, mate?
Evening, Tom.
Now Mr. Winchester is back on Facebook.
That's better. Mr. Staten. Oh, Mr. Staten.
Staten, I am seriously thinking of starting a petition. I think Staten should go right to the top of the leaderboard after that performance tonight. Not join. Staten should be number one.
I kind of like it where he is at the moment, joint with myself and several others.
No, bollocks.
I mean, to be fair, he only did 2 of the forfeits.
Bollocks, he should be number one, end of story.
Well, Mr. Staten, you've got Mr. Harcombe in your corner there, dude. Let's see what happens.
Laura, the boss. I do like Laura's name. Dilly Gaff.
Dilly Gaff, yes.
I went and watched Kevin Wilson's Dilly Gaff tour when it come down here. Freaking amazing. Does it look like I give a fuck? No, I don't, to be honest. But
I can't really say what you look like on air, so cheers.
Dave is in as well. How are you doing? Apparently now known as the boss's disciple.
And the boss's disciple. Well, did the boss's disciple stick to his word, and did he order his boss, the Spaghetti Humvee, over the weekend?
I don't know.
We'll find out. I'm sure
Rara, how you doing?
Mick Cotman's had a power nap in between lives.
Cooper.
The world's creepy blokes bothering receptionists in hotels. There's so many new associations.
There's loads, isn't there? There is loads.
Has lodged a steward's inquiry. That poor receptionist. But hats off to her. She's bloody brilliant for. She wanted Wilson's Walloper, was it? She said
She loved Wilson's Walloper.
she loved Wilson's Walloper. That's it. Oh, Stuart, we have confirmation that he is going to be ordering it tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Fucked off. I mean, that. I need a hat. I need something to cover up part of my face because I'm an ugly bastard. Stuart is the pure pinnacle of male perfection.
Generally, to be fair, a mask would be better than a hat.
But I didn't want a mask. I want a hat. So end of. So I free shit hunted a hat. How do I work out you only did 2 forfeits? Because the third one involved going to the restaurant or the bar.
So he went to reception and asked for delivery.
Fine, fair dues. Fair dues. No, he did all 3 then. He did all 3. Right.
Surprised the beard isn't in a ponytail.
There's 2 caps. Oh, for God's sake. I told him to keep 1. But you got a cap each? Thank you, Mr. Cooper, Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson. I know, I get them confused because they are so alike. And because you only ever see one, you don't ever see one without the other, then it's so easy to get them confused.
The World Creepy Blokes Bothering Receptionist in Hotels Association chairman would like the receptionist's phone number. I think there needs to be an association for that association now. Mr. Wilson, you are awesome.
Ledge. Right, Mr. Harkham, what are we here for tonight?
We're here tonight to campaign to get Staten #1, not joint #1.
Right. What are we actually here for tonight?
Olive's here as well now. That he's fucked. He is fucked. I spoke to the Wurzel father today. He is fucked on Thursday.
Going to be a good one, guys. Don't miss it. Daniel Ian Lee interviewing the Wurzels.
Apparently, Wurzel father has a few issues to touch on, stemming back to Turf Wars.
Fair dues. And Stuart, please be careful when you're referring to Daniel Ian Lee and touching. It gets a bit tricky.
True. Yeah, Mick agrees with me. Andy is outright in the lead.
Well, get your petition up, see how many signatures you get. Right, so now you've got that out of your system, what are we actually here for tonight?
We are actually here tonight for part 2.
Round 2.
You could have used something better than Street Fighter as well. All the games and you use Street Fighter. Anyway.
Go.
The boss has spoken.
Is that going to be the
hashtag for the review is Stainton for #1.
Well, if that's the hashtag you want, pin it up on the screen then. Click some buttons, do some work for a change.
Fuck's sake.
Do you remember how? Oh, well done. Well done. You can do it.
That is tonight's hashtag. Stainton for #1.
And on my clock, it is 10 past. We're going to leave that open for 5 minutes. Get the hashtags in. And then we are here to review.
Right, let's get these names down and then we can...
You're the one with the pen and paper. You ready?
Elaborate a bit more on the review.
Diamond. You ready?
Yeah.
As always, Abby's #1 goes without saying. Then you got Laura. Then you got Mick Cartman. Remember, guys, Harkham randomizes the name, so whatever order you call out in isn't necessarily your duck. Tom Harrison. 5 Eds. Mr. Leach. Rara's in for a duck. Deke's on the bandwagon with me, stating for joint first. I will accept that. So Deke Duffy's in.
No.
Sorry, Deke. He's going to make you put the right hashtag. Cooper's in for a duck.
World Duck Racing Association will not accept that.
Fine. Skip it. Cooper's in for a duck.
We're getting Staten for number 1 trending on YouTube. Or on fucking, what's it called?
Well, we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we
Twitter,
are on...
I mean.
Right, Cooper. Daniel Ian Lee.
Yeah.
Mrs. Duffy. Lisa Harrison. Adnan.
I told you we're being assholes over these duck races.
Now, Deke is in with the official hashtag. So, Mr. Duffy.
Yeah.
Dave Martin, the disciple.
Yeah.
Staten there. He wants a duck. Staten for number 1. And obviously, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Gets the honorary duck. Daniel Ian Lee's got one, hasn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
Diamond. How many's that?
Although he could very well have that revoked.
Depends if he behaves or not tonight.
Well, he's not behaving already with that fucking stupid comment.
I haven't
He
yet
is.
got off TikTok yet, Cooper.
He is seriously.
Wow.
He does not realise how much influence I have with the Wurzel father.
Wow. Right. So what we're looking at, Stu, what flavours we've got tonight?
Wayne, there could well be a stipulation if Olive's Duck wins.
Yes, absolutely.
So we are looking at
2 seconds before I forget. One bit of business. Did you check Rara won twice on Saturday night? Did you take her second duck and give it to Andy? She messaged me after the live.
no.
Can you do that, please, before we forget? I did tell you the other day, but obviously you didn't do it.
Right, done.
Now that's aside, go for it, Stu.
Right, so we are doing the second part of the Billiards Slush. Last week, they were awesome. One that didn't score as well as previous juices. The other 2 10s,
Yeah.
that they were just absolutely awesome. And I am looking forward to tonight. The thing I'm looking forward to tonight is the 4 tonight are straightforward flavors.
Yeah.
There's no this and that. It is straightforward flavors. Really good to review. Hoping for something special when it's just a single flavor. First one we're looking at is Slush Grape.
Nice.
Grape is not an easy flavor to get right. There's 2 in here tonight that are not easy to get right and can easily go wrong. Cherry, looking forward to that one a lot. This, in my opinion, is one of the hardest flavors within vape juice to get right.
Yeah.
If you get it right, it's amazing. You get it wrong, and you have a awful juice.
Yes.
And that is mango.
Mango.
And the last one I am also looking forward to is bubblegum.
Bubblegum slush. Like we said on Saturday night, I haven't actually drunk a bubblegum slush. So look forward to that. Mr. Cooper has snuck on with a comment regarding last week's review. Feedback passed on and appreciated. Awesome. See, that's another thing. Same with KOV. Bay Cargo. They're listening. They're watching. They're taking things on board. So that is banging. Right. Am I bringing up review mode, Harkham?
Yeah, see, Cooper says the same. Mango has to be good. Mango is really difficult flavor. Mango is actually hard to use in cooking as well.
Okay.
If you don't get the ratio of mango to other ingredients, the mango can ruin the whole dish.
I won't try cooking anything with mango then. Right, we ready to hit the ground running on review mode because we're now 2 minutes past the shut-off time.
We are. Let's go.
Review mode up. There's the little billiards guy down there. Review night and KOV. Thank you very much, guys, for sending off the juices as always.
Bottles again.
Up there, somewhere above Harkham's head, is the Bay Cargo logo. That's the one to look out for.
The logos on the bottles, and I love the just flip open, add your neck,
and you're good to go. I've actually added Nick now to the billiard cider we done a couple of weeks back.
Right.
Haven't changed the flavour at all. Really nice.
Right, so grape.
Grape.
That is ripe black grapes.
It is.
That
Ooh.
is.
A little bit of chill on the tongue as well on the finger test for me.
A little bit of chill there. But that is not green grapes. 100% not green grapes. That is black grapes. They are nice and ripe.
Has got a slight tinge to it as well with the colour. So yeah, I would have thought it would be black grapes.
Do you know what?
What?
It is quite sweet, Cooper. But there is a but. I can taste something else in that.
Take your word for it. You're the vaping chef for a reason. I'm just here for the looks. It's fresh cotton, so I ain't risking a dry hit.
It vapes. Beautiful.
Let me catch up. Hang on. As always, fresh cotton, clean coils.
Right. To answer Cooper's question, it's not too sweet.
No.
But there is a sweetness there. I'm going down the line on these slushes and judging by last week to what I said. They are not fresh fruit slushes. They are more cordial, like syrup additives into a slush puppy.
Like a slush, yeah.
Yeah. But I do if you do the tongue to the roof of the mouth when you vape that in,
yeah,
I can taste very, very, very slightly blackcurrant in that. That is good. Real good. Beautiful.
Again, it's chilled. It's not chilled, but it's just a light chilling.
It's
like you said, but then being a slush rather than a fresh fruit taste, I'm guessing that would probably be like, I guess, a smoothie rather than a slush. If you're looking at a fresh fruit flavour.
Yeah, yeah. That is beautiful. If you like grapes, you're going to love it. If you like slushies, you're going to love it. Yeah, they do. Black grapes and black currant go really well together. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to pick it up and go, oh, that's grape and black currant.
No, the black currant there is subtle, but it does give it.
I think the black currant is there to add a little bit of sweetness, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing you get is when you vape it, you get black grapes, and they are real nice.
Mistaken, honestly. Grab a bottle of this juice, mate. Or maybe just hold your horses.
That is real nice. Real nice. That for me is an easy 9.
9.5 for me straight out of the bag. That coolness is nice. The flavour is nice. The sweetness is nice.
Real good.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm looking forward to.
And then I'm vaping it till it's dry. I ain't wasting a drop of this. I haven't been excited. I haven't been excited about a lot of juices until trying these. Right, what are we on to now, boss?
Cherry.
Cherry.
Oh my word.
Arkham sounds happy.
Wow, that is absolutely awesome on the finger test alone. So that for me brings back memories of a kid as well. Something I used to get shit for because
one of the many things you probably got shit for.
Well, yeah, but that's a different story. But that is, for me, cherry packed. It's reminiscent of an old cherryade.
Mm-hmm.
You got on the finger. This is. I haven't vaped it yet.
Oh, I
it's
have.
Reminiscent of an old cherryade.
Yeah.
Little bit of coolness. And the aftertaste, for me, on the finger test, it's like the glacé cherries in the syrup.
Yeah. And it lingers. I'll tell you what, it lingers. Oh. It's better again on the vape for me.
That is amazing. That is a combination of, for me, you get cherryade, you get glacé cherries, and you get cherry drops like they're asking there.
Yeah.
You add a little bit of coolness, and you have a sweet cherry. As a singular flavor, not cherry and,
no,
as a singular flavor of cherry, that is probably one of the best cherry juices I've ever tried.
Yeah. I think we know where this is going on this one.
If you're looking for fresh cherries, fruit cherries, fruit smoothie type cherries, no. If you're looking for cherryade, glacé cherries, cherry drops with the sweetness,
And a little bit of cool.
You need to be all over this. That is probably one of the best singular cherry juices I've tried.
Dave there has just popped in with Humvee and Billiards cherry slush to order tomorrow. Now then,
Honestly, Dave, I like cherry vape. That, like I say, if you want the sweet cherry drops, glacé cherries,
yeah,
get all over it. If you're looking for fresh fruit cherries,
this ain't the one.
this ain't the one. But that is honestly probably one of the best standalone cherries I've ever vaped. And that is without a doubt a 10 for me. That is
In the mouth, it almost feels syrupy as well. The
it's
flavour.
like it's just, as I said, I used to get in shit because I used to go in the kitchen cupboard and nick the pot of glacé cherries, and Mum would go to bake and they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And you get undoubtedly one of the best cherries I've vaped.
So now we're going on to my lovely bottle. Stuart's got a much better looking bottle than I've got.
We are first of all sucking the cherry out of this until it's a dry hit.
And of course, I'm a 10 as well on that one, mate. No two ways about it. So Harkham is sucking the life out of that cherry.
Right. We are now on to the one.
The one.
In my opinion,
One of the hardest flavours to nail.
that, as Jamie just said, it's one of the hardest flavors to get right. So this is hit or miss for me, mango.
If it's wrong,
And it's a standalone mango.
yeah. Nothing put the hide behind.
So for me, on the finger test, you've got the mango.
Mm-hmm.
The overriding difference for me on the finger test for this one is the lack of sweetness.
I think mango's got a bit of a natural sweetness to it anyway, so it would have been OTT there.
It's not tart is the wrong word. It's not sour. Andy, I am always brutally honest, mate. I will tell you as it is when I review.
We'll find out right now, Cooper.
So, this, for me, this one takes a slight step away from the slush.
Mm-hmm.
This, for me, is a cool mango juice.
Yeah. Hasn't got that syrupy sweetness like the others have touched upon. But that being said, that mango flavour.
The mango flavor is beautiful. If you like the fresh fruit mango, you're going to like this.
You like it chilled straight out of the fridge, then yeah.
Yeah. So they've got the mango flavor right. Definitely.
But like with the other ones, when you're thinking slushy, you're thinking sweet.
I feel this one slightly takes a step to the side away from the slush range.
He say yes.
Yeah, Andy, yeah, but slightly sweetened.
Yeah. But just not I don't think sweet enough to be classed as a slush. But like we said, saying that, the mango is very nice.
So
just turn that sweetness up just a little bit, I think.
I think Cooper had a valid point earlier, though. With the mango, I think it would have been very hard to have it as sweet as a mango syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been really difficult to keep the authentic flavor of the mango by making it like a slush. However, having said that,
This is more like of a natural slushy.
If you like mango vapes, I'll stake money on it. You will love this one.
We'll like it. Yeah.
If you like mango, you're going to like this. 100%. Yeah, that for me is if I was scoring this on the flavor of the mango, it would be a 10.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm scoring this on
As part of a slush. Yeah.
is a mango slush, I am going to take 2 off it. I'm going to give it an 8.
I was going to take 1.5 off, so
I am giving it an 8 on that mango flavor, which is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the mango itself is awesome.
But it's not a slush.
But it's not a slush.
So you're going 8.5.
I'm going 8.5.
But if any of you like mango, order it. You're going to love it.
Yeah, Cooper said, got to be as described, which is hence why we just docked it a little bit. But that mango flavor, that mango flavor is nice, but it just doesn't fit in the slush for us. Which, as for going to not fit in the slush, bubblegum. Now, like I've said, I've not tried a bubblegum. You have.
Yeah, the shop down by us. I'll do a bubblegum one.
So this will be interesting for me. And when the nicer weather's here, and hopefully the shop sell them again, I will try a bubblegum slush. So I can't tell you how authentic it is to that slush, but Mr. Harkin can.
But you know what a bubblegum tastes like.
Well, not a bubblegum tastes like, so yeah, I suppose so.
So for me, that is not sweet at all on the finger.
No, it's not.
Which surprises me. I thought this one was going to be sweet.
It goes straight to the gum.
It's, you know, like I said, I'm always honest and I'm going to be brutally honest. For me, that is not sweet enough to be a bubblegum slush. And for me, the bubblegum flavor is actually quite muted.
Mm-hmm.
It's there, but it's like you've been chewing your bubblegum for 20 minutes already.
Yeah. I was expecting like that first bite where you get that crispy shell.
And the burst of bubblegum.
Yeah. And like you say, it is like a muted, already been chewing for 15 minutes
It's
kind
there.
of. Yeah, it's there, but it's not there like the others have been. Which is
You know what?
a bit disappointing, really.
Do you know what? The more I vape that, the more I like it.
I like it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not what I was expecting. I wanted that first crunch, that first chew kind of
Yeah,
flavour.
it's not compared to the other billiards. It's not boom there.
Yeah.
But
But if you sat puffing it for a while,
the more you vape it,
I'm going to give it another drip, I think.
yeah, I'm going to go in for a second drip on that because the more I vape that,
Laura had high hopes for this one. I think so did Rora. But Tom's made a very good point that some of the flavours have made me feel like that. But it's amazing what can happen. Absolutely, Tom.
do you know, it reminds me of something and I don't know what.
More than
I
likely.
know bubble gum, but
Yeah.
a variety of bubble gum and I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, Rora and Coop hit the nail on the head there. I think the flavour builds as you're vaping it, but I was just expecting that initial.
It's got the coolness.
Yeah, no denying that. That's been consistent across.
It's got the sweetness
Mm-hmm.
and the syrupy style. Do you know what I think they've done with this one, if I'm being honest?
As always.
I think they've gone for the subtle approach on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. That's it, Laura. That's it.
I'm Googling that because I haven't got a clue what you're on about.
Yeah, you'll know it when you see it. I actually think they've gone for the subtle approach on this bubble gum because all of us, well, I say all of us.
Oh, the bubbly.
Yeah. Me and Jamie then were expecting boom, bubble gum.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think if that was boom, bubble gum, smack you in the face, slush, syrup, I think it would become sickly. And I actually think they have gone for the subtle bubblegum because...
So this one, a grower, not a shower?
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is it's subtle. The bubblegum's there. The more you vape it, you taste it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sickly. And you feel like you've just had a bubblegum.
Yeah. You get that like thing like where the bubblegum's been on your lips kind of thing. It's like...
I really like that. I honestly believe that has been done on purpose.
Yeah, very right, Mr. Cooper. The science of mixology is completely beyond us. In fact, I'm even going to go in for a third drip because I've got enough in my sample bowl.
I think that's been done on purpose because it's consistent. It's not like when you first put it on, it's strong, and then the more you vape it and it burns off the cotton, it's consistent start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give that a 9.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I honestly believe that was designed that way. I really believe that was designed to be subtle and not boom in your face, syrup, sickly, bubblegum. The fruits won't become sickly.
Yeah.
If you had bang, bubblegum explosion in your mouth every time you vape,
Puff, yeah.
you'd end up. But I reckon that has been done on purpose, and that is done quite nicely.
So as a show and a grower, I'm giving this one 8.5.
It's really nice as well. You want to keep going back.
That's why I've gone in for a third dip. That's why I'm puffing it like crazy now.
You want to keep going back to it. If you like bubblegum, guys, I'd recommend it.
It's got that accumulation.
But the only thing I'd say is, if you order it, don't expect explosion of bubblegum when you vape it. It's subtle. The flavor is there, but it's consistently there. Right? I really like that.
Like I said, if it's that first crunch every time you vape,
it would get sickly.
It would get sickly. Aye. So, Tarkham, please do add up the scores for tonight. As always, you know where to get these guys. Logos on the screen, and they can get them from PM King of 8 to order yours. And Deeks in with the comments. If anyone wants to try any of these juices, then message Owen, who will be able. I think Deek needs some English lessons, but Owen will help you out. He will sort you out. KOV.
Like that. I like that.
And of course, Tom, cheeky plug. Tom will be live tomorrow doing a review on these. It will be a sensible review because it is only Tom. Love you, really.
Work dependent for Craig.
Dependent on Craig, but Tom guaranteed.
For me, then, across the 7 juices, it's real close for me across the 7 juices.
Aye.
But I think the one that stands out for me across all 7 is the cherry. That cherry is awesome.
Yeah.
It is very closely followed by the lemon from last week, though, because that was real nice.
That orange was nice as well from last week.
But
and the grape as well was another standout.
Deke, you're a knob heed. That's all that matters, Tom.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, dude. Thank you, Mr. Leach.
So I think it is my turn to keep a bottle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it your turn last week and you forfeited?
No, that was the week before. And then you said, oh, I feel like I've got a forfeit this week because you did last week.
Bollocks. I wonder which one Harkham's going for.
I am not going for any.
Do it. Grab the cherry one.
No, I don't really vape them. I'm putting my 4 in the box. Wow. I'm on salts at the minute because, as I said the other day, I have slipped up slightly a couple of times.
Yeah.
During lockdown and everything else. So I am sticking to salt. So I'm putting all 4
in the box.
So far this month, for the Morgan Freeman's right wheel on the 3rd of April, there is 1,100 ml of juice in there.
And there's one more review to do before we do the wheel.
Yeah. There is all 4 vape cargo blossoms.
Yeah.
And all 7 slushes.
Sweet. Happy days. Happy days. Wow, Mr. Staten.
Well done, Andy.
Much respect for that, bud. So as always, thank you to on Stuart's side there, KLV. Vape Cargo, well done on another cracking billiards range. We do look forward to reviewing some more next week. Not 100% what range we're doing next week, actually.
Don't know yet.
We'll find out and announce, obviously.
We will find out from Owen at some point. Dave, if you like cherry, mate, trust me, order it.
Get on it. Cooper there. These reviews really do help single out flavors they want to try. Same as JCBR, absolutely. Straight up reviews. No other way of doing it. I've got to be honest.
And I know Laura said about the bubble gum. So, no, we're not in review mode, Laura. I would say, if you want a juice that is bang in your face, bubble gum, like when you first put it in your mouth, constantly, that one possibly not for you. If you want a nice, consistent, subtle bubble gum that's not sickly,
then go for it.
Get Dave the Disciple to order it with your Humvee.
Bless you, Deke. It was Stuart and Jamie that made me order the lavender lemonade.
Told you like that, Deke.
Banging good.
It's very Palmer Violet-esque.
Like I say, we might come across as a pair of twats. I'm not going to argue on that point, Mr. Tom. But yeah, honest on the reviews.
Yeah, Laura, like I say, it depends what you want. If you want that bang bubble gum, just put it in your mouth. It's not, but it's a very subtle bubble gum right the way through, and it leaves you feeling like you've just had a bubble gum as well.
Yeah. How many duckies do I need, Harcum?
15.
15 duckies. 12 people watching. Maybe some re-races. 15 ducks. 45 seconds on the clock. Who's ready for a duck race? I think everyone's ready for a duck race. Share screen.
Why is Wayne Leach sending kisses? He's been hanging around Olive too much, I think.
Let me just see if that's a reply to someone. God, I hope it is.
I can't even see it on Facebook.
It is a reply to Deke. Deke's banging review. And Dave is going to grab a bottle for Lisa to try. Right.
Thank you,
Ducks on.
Stan.
Thank you, Mr. Andrew Staten. Right, you ready?
Go. That was a bit late.
Where's the sound? There we go. There you go. Everyone can hear the fucking ducks now.
We don't want to hear the ducks.
Everybody loves to hear the ducks. Number one actually is now in second place. Copper duck number 6. There is a Roman up there in 13. Unlucky for the Roman. The copper duck. I'm not going to even mention the cops at the moment. Scuba duck there. Number 7 is also dropping back. So is the Roman. Number 12, plain old duck, and number 15 are making a bit of a surge for the finish. The king, number 5, also pushing its way through. Old man duck with a horrible. No, that's a bait. That's not a cigar. That's a bait. But number 10, the witch duck, again aided by the Nimbus. Across the line. Official scoreboard has to be shown, according to WDRA. Who was number 10?
I have just got an email from the World Duck Racing Association.
Right. They've really got to keep their beaks out of our business.
There is a stipulation on this one.
Okay.
But for us, there's a stipulation on this one for us.
For us?
Yeah.
I ain't getting naked for them again.
So when this person claims the stipulation is Sharon Duffy, when you claim, we have to put your name down twice because it pisses Deke off.
Oh, wow.
They've sent the email. Nothing I can do about it.
That's fine. So why is that a stipulation for us?
Because we have to write our name twice.
That's
because it pisses Deke off.
Well done, Sharon. You know what to write. She's pushing it. Nearly halfway through.
See? Look at that. I've had
me worrying. Have me worrying.
Do you know, because the same thing happened further up there.
I won't, Andy. No worries, man.
Sharon Duffy.
Oh.
Sharon Duffy. WDRSA obviously realised how much it pisses Deke off, and they've made it a rule now, I guess.
Fair dues. Well done, Sharon. But you are now void from the next race. No, you're not, because I didn't click the fucking button. So just remember, Stuart, that Duck 10 is void.
Yeah, Duck 10 is void, so if Duck 10 wins this one, it will be a re-race.
It's the fucking duck. Witch duck. But one, it suits Sharon as she is a witch. Somebody sleeping in the garden. Right, ready?
Go.
Is that loud on your end?
Not really.
Oh, that's right then, thank God for that. So again, number 10, although number 10 is void, has taken a strong early lead. Old man number 11, the Bill in number 6. Scuba Duck number 7 is doing really well. Number 2, yes, Deke is a very brave man.
I see.
No, a bitch, not a witch. So Sharon is correcting him there. Number 7 is in the lead by a huge amount. With 10 seconds left on the clock. Is anyone going to take him? Is he going to go all the way? No, he is not. I can guarantee that now because he is dropping right back.
Oh, number 3.
Number 3 from out of the blue. Number 3, purple. Can we have a name, please, Mr. Harkham?
So, again,
A stipulation? Or
no stipulation.
right, straight up win this.
But first time on the wheel this month.
Okay.
And her very first duck win on Unhinged.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
It's the boss, Laura.
The boss. Laura, you have got your name down on that Elvis accumulator. If you say I'm here. Is she too busy dancing around saying, yeah, I want a duck, I want my duck, one, my duck, one?
Probably not, because it's only a duck.
I'd be excited. She's on it. She is on it.
She's here. Well done. You are on the wheel to win all the juice at the end of the month.
So make sure you're watching on the 3rd. You may, if you're lucky, end up with 2 bottles of cherry.
Yeah. Yeah, because Dave's already on it.
Yeah.
He won the other night. I see Olive was having another pot.
Oh, what now? For God's sake. Wind your neck in, Daniel.
See, there isn't a Wurzel duck because the Wurzel's do you know, I wish I had got the Wurzel father to pop in tonight.
He's too busy with his new lockdown venture, I believe, though. Daniel's very lucky that he's there making time for him on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I think somebody might have gone in and changed their name.
That's been like that for most of the life.
Has it? I've only just noticed. Hang on, let me go back up. Oh, yeah. So it's just me and my great powers of observation.
He is too busy hiding.
Wow. So Deke wants the ducks to go again. And then Wayne's put one more to piss Deke off. But giving him what he wants ain't going to piss him off, is it?
Review nights is two races.
2 races only.
Remember, we're assholes now, so...
Not complete assholes, just little assholes. When it comes to rules, we're sticking by them. Speaking of rules, I will bring it up just so I get it right.
That is true, Cooper.
Right, I'm shutting those ducks up because I'm doing my twatting head in. Right.
Olive, that kid. Once lockdown's over, right? We need to arrange this. That needs to be arranged when lockdown is over.
Which is what? Charity. Me and the World of Father charity boxing match. Oh shit, yes. Oh shit, yes. Oh.
That needs to be arranged.
Yes. 100%. 100%. I will quite happily donate to that to watch Daniel Ian Lee get his ass handed to him by the World of Father. Deke's Wayne's on it already, look. £10 on Father to win.
I mean, I'm that confident in the Wurzel father we could up the ante and have it bare knuckle.
I think for Daniel's protection, World of Father should try and wear some gloves. I mean, Daniel's fugly enough as it is. You don't want to do any permanent damage, do you? Yeah,
That needs to be arranged.
he's got to keep what he's got of his looks. But as I was mentioning beforehand,
Cooper's in 50 on the father.
Cooper's going in big. There is a pin post at the moment on the top of the group. It is to get your hands on that mod sat right there, along with 2 bottles of Turf Wars, one being Worlds of Capone and one being Wurzel Father. Wurzel Father is a strawberry jam, clotted cream, scone.
Scum. Don't start that shit.
And the Worlds of Capone, if you haven't tried it yet, is blue slush with pomegranate and energy drink. Very much like the Rockstar. So jump on. All you got to do for that one, like the post, comment your favourite breed of monkey, and be watching the live draw, which is the same night as our Elvis accumulator, the 3rd of April.
I am actually on Wurzel Father in the Humvee at the moment.
Oh, nice. Oh, the salt.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Because obviously that is available in salt and juice. Who's turned it for the rundown tonight?
Rara is up the ante even more.
Wow. Wow, that would be brutal.
I'm up for it.
What, you have to put money down on who?
Father. Traditional tie.
I mean, Father's quite a big-ish bloke, isn't he? I think the only the worry that I would have is that Daniel would have him on the edge with because he's so nimble and scrawny and nothing to him. He might be able to get a few licks in, and if it is bare knuckle with broken glass gloves and everything, if he gets in first, could that be the end of Father?
No.
Cooper doesn't believe so because he's even chucking in a velocity on that 50 quid.
No, he's got Chucky in his velocity, you twat.
Because I read it, I thought he was chucking down.
Cooper's chucking in a velocity on the Father. You're a fucking bell end.
Standard. We haven't even asked, but they're telling us anyway. Cooper's got Chucky in a velocity. That's one I really need to get hold of. Deke is on the Cherry Cola in the Humvee. Spokes in the whatever that one is.
Vapito Prod Pod.
I'm a bit wary about things the name Prod in. Cooper's back again with Jamie and the Pos X.
Daniel says behave, I'm fat as fuck.
Heisen Iceberg. Yes. I need to get a bottle of that my next month, please. Mr. Leach. Banana Jollies in the alike. Billiards Slush Red in the RPM 160 and Cherry Cola in the IPX 180. Spokes in the alike in blue. Rara's got lemon custard and she has got the RBA coil for the alike in red and a bubblegum in the pod.
You know, I read Rara's quickly.
Which one?
All the comments were coming up, and I looked quickly and twice. I thought it said lemon custard broccoli in the alike.
Might be a new one that somebody's working on. I would like to ask you what he thinks to the meal I've just sent him, being a chef and all. Are we going to do Harkin roasts on meals now? Roll's got Turf Wars and the Big Lady while Harkin's looking at that. Dave Disciple is on GP Mint Chocolate in the Vapex Geezer, is that? Jolly's Banana Milkshake in the Bloody Mary. Tom is on Iceman in the Fallow. Kuka is about to unleash Kruger in the Fallow. Nice. All jokes aside, I'm well up for a charity box and max against Royal Father. Diamond. Lord's looking ill. Well, I've got Pink A in the Snowball and Cherry Gumball in the Target 2 Mini. Any broccoli in it, asking for a spoon. And Miss Dayton in the IPX80 tractor fuel on the North Fork. Right, have you seen?
I have seen it. And in my honest reviewing / chef capacity, I personally would say I'm going to bring the picture up.
Please do, because that would help the rest of us.
Hang on. I've got to work out how to do this.
Because you haven't done it on that monitor yet, have you?
I haven't got my screen split.
This is why Harkham doesn't do any of the technical stuff when it comes to the lives. Because he's a little bit simple.
No.
Do you want to just send me the picture?
Hang on.
Oh, do we have breakthrough?
Yeah, I've sussed it.
I know, Rara, he's really got to screw down that fucking desk.
I think.
He thinks he sussed it.
So,
Wow.
This bad boy with added double cream, cheese, loads of butter, and added sprouts. Don't knock it till you've tried it. And yes, I'm pregnant. In my chefing capacity,
I would smash that.
That pretty much, the only way I can describe that is pretty much what would be in the corner of the boxing ring after Father has ragged Olive around it. And Olive has had to go to the corner and spew his ring up.
Wow.
That's what would be in the corner.
But in my opinion, as a foodie lover, I would absolutely smash that. And I would take on board Robar's suggestion, add bacon. Oh, yes.
Deke says it looks like one of his dogs has just puked.
And Lisa has come to the defense of it, saying it was pretty nice, to be fair.
The thing that gets me, right?
I've got Sprox downstairs, and I've got some of that packet pasta.
How long does it take to cook that pasta in a thing?
10 minutes.
You can pretty much, in 10 minutes, make it fresh.
You could.
And it would taste so much better.
But that probably only cost about £2 to make.
It's going to cost much more to make it fresh.
I know, but you got all that stirring and chopping and peeling and... I mean, dude, fry some bacon, put in packet pasta, boil some thingies, put it all in a bowl and boom. That is, Lisa, that is how I would do it.
I mean, if you like it, you like it. For me, I think all of this packet stuff you can make just as quick and 10 times better from fresh.
Right, fine. I'm going to set you a challenge. When lockdown over and I can pop over,
Yeah.
and we'll do this on live, I will make myself that packet pasta with sprouts, extra cheese and bacon. You can make it fresh and we'll see who gets done first and who tastes better.
I mean, I'm talking that you have everything prepped. Yeah.
No.
Clearly,
No,
you ain't.
because the ease of buying packet stuff is it eliminates the prep.
That's just fucking lazy. Just pre-cook your pasta ready and your broccoli and get everything on the side ready in the morning.
So what you're saying is, including prep time, you couldn't do it in 10 minutes.
Obviously not. You can't cook pasta and make a sauce in that time.
There we go.
What?
I'm right.
You're fucking not.
I'm right.
Bollocks. Everything in that packet is pre-cooked. You got to pre-cook everything.
But you haven't had to do it.
Bollocks.
Cooper saying fresh all day long, rather begrudgingly through gritted teeth, I imagine. I hate to say it, Jamie's right. And I will bring that on screen just for make sure everyone sees that. And I'm even going to get a screen capture of that so I have it in permanent.
That's bollocks.
Dilly Gaff, the boss, is saying fresh is better.
Of course it is.
Better, but the time and the effort. But
so you get up in the morning, right? And you spend 15 minutes prepping up, cook some pasta off, get a little bit of broccoli cooked up, a little bit of bacon if that's what you want in it, cook your sprouts, all done, cooled down on the side. It comes to tea time. You go in the kitchen, you make your roux, you make your
sauce,
bechamel, you add your cold stuff in, stir it for 10 minutes. You add a splash of double cream, splash of white wine, fresh parsley on a plate, fresh, beautiful.
Fuck me, you're either going to go start making your own pasta in a minute.
I used to.
And that is a very fair point Lisa's got there. But Gary says processed rubbish.
Yeah.
The disciple said time and effort is worth it. Fresh.
Yep.
My grandma on my ma's side was Italian. She would chop Jamie's knackers off.
Yep.
And as you can see, I've got pin there.
I mean,
You're like an old married couple.
If you stood there, right,
mm-hmm.
and done it all in one, so cook your pasta, your broccoli, all at the same time to produce the dish.
Yeah.
20, 25 minutes, you're done with a nice fresh meal.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one, I think, Harkham.
20, 25 minutes, right? 11 minutes for your pasta. 11 minutes for your pasta. 3 to 4 minutes for your broccoli. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for your sprouts. 3 to 4 minutes under the grill for your bacon. 10 minutes, make your sauce up. Add it all in.
Right.
How Coops are owing that? What?
I can't. It's probably a reply. That's the thing. I wish StreamYard would show you replies. Anyhow, rundown for the week. My turn.
It is. Get ready for this to get fucked up.
I'm going through it all the way, mate. I am going through it. Tomorrow night, JCVR, they are doing the review of these 4 slush flavors that we did tonight. So look forward to seeing what Tom thinks. Touchwood, Craig can make an appearance as well. That'd be banging. Then we have Wednesday. Don't interrupt, please. Then we have Wednesday.
Don't be banging then.
Then we have Wednesday, night off. Put your feet out, spend it with the ones you love, or in my case, the one I tolerate. Thursday night is going to be proper special, guys. Head on over to Small Town Babes, Daniel Ian Lee, with quite possibly the interview of the century with Wozo Father and Wozo Capone. The interview it's going to be brutal, and the interviewer is going to get ripped to shreds. Friday night, I don't think it's starting off this Friday night, guys, but keep your eyes open. Something new is coming from KOV on Friday nights. Not a fucking Scooby, what they got planned, but it's going to be a good one, as always. That brings us round then to Saturday night with the Wilson and Cooper Saturday night takeout show. 6 o'clock. Get into the WhatsApp group. Get your ducks. Get your name on there. Don't do a Mr. Statham or a Mr. Phallickwicks and fuck it up on the final round, because you could be in for some great prizes. And then we're back Saturday Night Live. No, Saturday night, Live and Dangerous. No, Late Night Live.
He fucked it.
Late Night Live.
He fucked it. Completely fucked it on our own live. Unbelievable.
Nearly
Unbelievable.
Nearly made it all the way.
Unbelievable. Our own fucking live and you fucked up.
Oh, bless. Craig is only just on his way back to the hub. Has to drive 50 miles. 50 minutes, sorry. Bless. So close.
You fucked it. And you had to turn around and read a fucking mug to see what it was called Saturday night.
Because I have to make sure that I get the names right. But that's it, guys. We're going to love you and leave you. So, good night from him.
And it's good night from him.
Go and
slush yourself.
Round 2. Baby, go!